Somebody places an order for a tarantula online. What are you doing next? I picked you out the coolest looking vingaroon. Can I try one? Oh, see, she wants to come on with me, Randy. I think I'm gonna take this guy's job over here. I'm just kidding. So I am here in Tacoma, Washington at the Spider Shoppe grand opening. Tyler invited me out here to celebrate a brand new location, and we had a blast. I've been to a lot of exotic pet shows over the past 5-10 years, and this one definitely takes the cake.
I don't think I would own a single tarantula or invert if it wasn't for this gentleman here. So to see him go from the garage to his first shop to this just beautiful, beautiful location, it really is just inspiring, and so proud of you, man.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
They had raffles, they had discounts, they had giveaways, they had presentations, special guests, all kinds of really fun things to do. I got to meet some really cool people and check out some really amazing animals. I mean, you gotta see this. This really is a one-stop shop for all things tarantula and reptile and just exotic pet related. And if you're not in the Tacoma area and you still want to check out their wide selection of tarantulas and other exotic pets, just click the link down below in the description. It will also be the top pinned comment. It'll get you right over to the Spider Shoppe website. In addition, it's going to save you 10% on all your purchases. It is an affiliate link, so a small commission will come back to help support this channel, but you can save some money, support a small business, and help support the Tarantula Collective with just one click. And today, Tyler is generous enough to let me give you guys a behind the scenes look at what goes into packing and shipping your tarantulas. Oh, damn, that didn't work. You got caught up on it. Nope, I got it. So let's check this out. All right, Tyler, so what's step one? Somebody places an order for a tarantula online. What are you doing next?
Shipping's gonna be sorted out with our shipping coordinator, Ashlyn. She's gonna determine what day is best for you guys to receive your order, and she'll note it. And then we have some staff too that goes on and makes your shipping label and assembles kind of our packing documents for the day. So this includes some of our Spider Shoppe labels. We have a pick list, so shipping labels, and pack slips with everybody's order and their items on their orders.
All right, so you printed the labels. What's the next step, Tyler?
The next step would be going through the pack list and collecting all of the species or the spiders that are going to be packed that day. Cool. So the first one I see here is in blue 98. And so that's going to be here. And so this is a scorpion from Thailand. This is the Thailand black scorpion. And also, yeah, this is going to go out to Brandy.
Awesome, Brandy. We are packing your order. I hope I don't screw it up.
In Seneca, South Carolina. We see that you used Richard's affiliate link, so thank you for supporting Richard and the Tarantula Collective. We love supporting Richard and the Tarantula Collective here too.
Yes, thank you so much. And everybody else, you can use my link too. It's going to be down below in the description of this video as well as the pinned comments. I probably said that a dozen times now, but click that link.
So the next one's going to be over here in the green bins. Our green bins hold enough for 300 spiders. So this T-Alba, we've got like 500 T-Alba right now. So they're in green 15 and 16.
I like the way you have these all organized and everybody set up in nice little enclosures, little enclosure vials for the tiny slings.
Yeah, they're definitely temporary. These are definitely ready to go into something bigger when you get them home.
But as far as like storing them as inventory, I think this is probably one of the most humane and safe ways of doing it. That way, you know, they're not just in a little deli cup with no substrate or water or anything like that. And they're also not in a vial that's just full of sphagnum moss. And I mean, they're pretty much like little miniature enclosures that they're living in until they are ready to be packed and shipped to you.
So the next one is giant vinegaroon.
Oh, I love vinegaroons.
We keep some of our juveniles and adults on these other shelves.
All right.
These are the giant vinegaroon. I think they're from Texas, though.
Right, Brandy, I picked you out the coolest looking vinegaroon of the bunch, and we're gonna give it over here to Tyler so he can get her all packed up safely and sent out to you.
So we can start with the vinegaroon. Vinegaroon this size, we might put in one of these square flip lids. So we prep these throughout the week. You can get these from Superior Shipping Supplies. They're a 7-ounce square flip lid is what we call them. Paper all around for cushion.
All right.
And we add some water so it's not bone dry during shipping. So a lot of different, I guess, ways to get these in the container. I don't think these are very aggressive. I'm just gonna use my finger to nudge it into the container.
Worst case scenario, she might shoot a little bit of vinegar on you.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a beauty. Look at her. She's active, healthy. This is gonna make a good pet vinegaroon for you, Brandy. Snug like a bug in a rug, as they say.
Literally. So the next one, we putting labels, stickers on.
Oh, you put a sticker on it? That's probably good. That way they know what it is they're opening, I suppose. Awesome.
And this would go back into our alphabetized staging area for packing later.
Okay.
We typically are packing like 200 or more spiders a day, so it helps to keep things organized throughout the day, throughout the process. We keep these on hand too. These are 3.5 drams. This is the most common vial we use for shipping.
So does somebody have a job where they just tear up little pieces of paper towel and preload these little dram vials?
I mean, it's not a 40-hour-a-week job, but it does take a couple hours a week to prep these, yeah.
I would
So
imagine.
we all take turns. So on this one, it's a itty-bitty scorpion, smaller species. It's a baby too. These ones are listed at 1/4 inch. We measure scorpions from the telson or the stinger to the eyes, so tail length included.
Yeah, he's a little tiny guy. What species is it?
Cherilus semrani. Not sure if that's the correct pronunciation, but it's a Thailand black. So something like this, yeah. Sometimes I'll dump it out into my hand. Another harmless creature here, so.
Just gotta scooch him in there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Try to get him to go towards the bottom. We'll fold that over and.
I'm in your way, just push me out. Very cool.
So that's packed and ready, and
One scorpion down. Can I try one?
yeah, man.
All right. I'm gonna do this one for you, Brandy. What do we have?
So this is a Tialbo curly hair.
You gave me the easy one. Nice.
And so I would put just a spritz of water in the container.
All right. A little bit of water. How's that?
Right?
All right.
Yeah, so I saw it on the side earlier. So on this
Oh,
one,
he's a little tiny one.
I mean, sometimes we just dump everything out into the tub and can get it from there into the vial, or can dump it into your hand.
We'll go in the hand. I feel a little safer that way. Oh, I see him. Not as good as these guys are.
A clean, professional look. We try to minimize any of the dirt in the vial.
I got her right here on the tip of my finger. Oh, see, she wants to come in with me, Randy. There you go. I got her all hooked up in here. All right, so now she's all the way down the bottom.
Yeah, perfect, yeah.
All right.
And we'll fold
And just
over.
fold it over.
And here's the cap. So we get a lot of feedback about no ventilation in the vials, but we did this testing with oxygen sensors. We used a juvenile Bacillitherium, and over the course of a couple days, it didn't use like any measurable amount of oxygen.
Oh, nice.
So, tarantulas have really low respiration rate. They don't require ventilation holes in the vials. We've never used them. We've never had problems with
Yeah,
that.
if they're not moving, they're not breathing, pretty much. So when you separated these, that's a Tialbo. Do you go by the genus name as alphabetical or by the species name?
Genus, yeah.
Genus name. Okay, so I put it in the right spot. Is what you're saying.
You did.
Awesome.
You know your ABCs?
Am I hired? I think I'm gonna take this guy's job over here. I'm just kidding. All right, so we've got Brandy's tarantulas and scorpions and vingaroons all ready to be shipped. Next, we need to get a box. So, Tyler, you want to explain your process here, how you insulate them and all that good stuff?
Yeah, I mean, that's another preparatory task that we have here is keeping our boxes on hand. We typically go through about 100 boxes a week-ish.
Yeah.
So we got to have our boxes ready. They come, you know, flat, so we tape them. We put in the foam insulation. We line it with paper.
And what does the foam insulation do?
The foam insulation protects and regulates the temperature, so it's more of a stable temperature, which is vital in the cold and the heat when we're shipping. But we use them throughout the year, even when the weather's good.
Yeah.
It's maybe not necessary, but it also adds some stability to the box, a little bit stronger of a box. I guess that's a benefit.
Keeps it from getting crushed or absorb some of the shock of being thrown around or dented. Yeah. That's awesome.
So as we're pulling orders, all these would be filled with all the spiders for the day.
Yeah.
And we basically take turns, right? So I would give this to another staff, and they would read off everything on that order.
I'm gonna try and do this without doxing our girl. All right, so we've got a Thailand black scorpion.
Thailand black, 1.
1 Thailand black. All right, next is a Tillicotl avopilosum. That's the one I did.
1.
And then finally, the giant vingaroon.
Right, so this one I'll actually put towards the bottom, but so those will all go in like that, and top it off with some yellow paper.
Now, do you ever use like heat packs or cold packs or anything like that?
Yeah, we do check the temperature of Seattle, of Memphis, some of the other main hubs, and also, of course, wherever the customer lives. So we check the temperature. And if it's going to be under 45, we certainly use a heat pack, you know, anywhere along the route. We're switching over to 50 degrees now. We've always done 45 and just thought that maybe it wouldn't hurt too.
Yeah, that makes sense. So 50 degrees or under, you're putting in a heat pack in there at any stop along the route.
Yeah.
Now, when do you use a cold pack?
When it's over 90 anywhere along the route.
Gotcha.
But we're also shipping it to a hub at the same time. So a double layer protection of using ice pack, heat pack, and shipping to a hub. I mean, we ship to residential so long as the low temperature isn't under 32.
Okay.
So long as it's above freezing, we can rely on a heat pack to get it there safe.
Gotcha.
But if it's colder, we want to keep it indoors in a FedEx facility, so we'll ship it to the hub.
And it's fall right now while we're recording this, so it's not really cold or really hot most places.
So this one's going to Seneca, South Carolina. So I'm looking at the delivery day of Tuesday, which would be 45 degrees for the low.
Okay.
So in this case, see, it's your 72 is a high, 45 is a low. So I would use a heat pack in this one. Typically, we'll set aside all of the ones that need heat packs on one side of the room. So yeah, at this point, we do, if heat pack's necessary, we're gonna put it over, on one side of the room, but we'll also, pack slip. We like to do some extra goodies. So we have a bunch of these rulers we have given out.
Nice.
So these are actually tattoos.
Ooh.
So that's why they're backwards, because they go, tattoos.
Can I have one?
Yeah. Can I take a Rosie one?
Yeah, Rosie loves tattoos. Thanks, man.
So those are purpurria on there.
Nice.
Maybe a couple stickers, some Darlingi stickers.
Nice. Tyler's hooking you up, Brandy.
And yeah, so we would tape the heat pack to the top of this, but we'll do that later.
All right.
So that's an order, and then we're on to the next one.
And you've got all of these tarantulas back here waiting for new homes. So if you're in the market for a tarantula, make sure you click that link down below in the description and come get one of these beautiful, look, there's some Dolichothele diamantinesis. There's all kinds of cool spiders. So yeah, definitely place your order soon. All right, Tyler, I just want to say thank you so much for inviting me out and taking me to a hockey game and letting me participate in your grand opening. Had a really good time.
Yeah, man. Orcas and fairies and Mediterranean food and a lot of happy guests here, man.
Fried oysters. He fed me very well while we were here. The shop looks really amazing, dude. I think you guys really knocked it out of the park. You got all kinds of stuff here. So if people want to come to your brick and mortar location, how do they find you?
Yeah, this is Tacoma, Washington. We're at 5220 South Tacoma Way. We are on Google, so you can just type in Spider Shop and you'll see our listing on Google. And
very cool.
Yeah.
And of course, SpiderShoppe.com if they're anywhere else in the United States. So a huge thanks to the Spider Shop and Tyler for inviting me out here to celebrate your grand opening. It was very cool seeing you. It was very cool seeing all of the fans coming out. I think we had a great time. I will make sure to put those links down below in the description as well as the pinned comment. If you want to see some more videos of my travels lately, I will link that playlist right here. As always, always, I appreciate you watching. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for buying Tarantula Collective merchandise, and I will see you next Tuesday.